Oh, hey there. Welcome to the Average Joe's 1 acre homestead. For those of you who don't know, I'm the Average Joe. This is my 1 acre homestead. Hey, you want to go check the animals? Let's go. Hey there, welcome back. So, taking advantage of this nice, beautiful Saturday here. Very rare to have here in New Brunswick, Canada. Days like this, you got to really take advantage of them. We're a little past the mid-November now range, almost into December, and days like this are, like I said, pretty rare. The other day there was snow on the ground, everything was frozen. Today's nice out. Sweater weather at the very least, but bonus because we got a lot of work to do here before the winter hits. Mainly being right now, I think the main thing I'm trying to focus on is getting my rabbit hutch here winterized for the winter. So had a little incident here. So it's been really cold and raining here throughout November, through the start of November. I was doing really good with the rabbits as far as keeping them dry and stuff, and then my tarp ended up getting so damaged up. It started leaking and stuff like that from the rain beating on it and probably getting torn up on the spikes of the cage anyways. But anyways, regardless, the sides weren't covered and stuff like that, and water was still getting in from the sides because these are Lionhead Rabbits, so they do need a little extra protection for the winter. I'll give you guys a quick rundown here of just what I'm going to be doing to attempt to keep these rabbits comfortable here for the winter. And I'm also going to mention I am going to put a digital thermometer in here to just check the temperature, so I'll know if it gets too cold. I have a spot ready to go in the garage where it's a lot warmer. If need be, I will transfer them from there to there. But I got some plans here, and I think we'll be able to make it work out here for the winter. Hopefully, we'll see. But like I said, it's a monitorable situation. So if you look behind me here, you see I've went and got some 6 mil poly. I covered the whole top, the whole front side, one other side. I left one side open just because I don't want a super rapid in poly. And then I also cut it in such a way that I can still access my lid when I need to. But for the most part, it seems to be very good. Most of the wind comes from either this way or that way. Very rarely it comes from that way, but I'm going to be doing something there regardless. But just can't make it 100% airtight. It needs to breathe. You don't want humidity built up and stuff like that. And I do find, since I've done this here a few days ago, my rabbits have been a lot happier outdoors. Like I said, it was getting wet in there. It just wasn't really good conditions, and I had to really do something fast to kind of get things caught up here to the time of year. When I built this in the summer, it was beautiful out. Now not so much. But anyways, let's get into it and we'll talk about it here. So like I said, we got all the outside wrapped up in poly plastic, so that's going to keep all the main wind and air out. Then after that, you can see here I got a bale of hay. It's just going to come down to insulating with hay, and then I got another little thing I'll talk about here as well in a moment. But yeah, so let's get into it because we only got so much daylight here. I do have bunnies in here. They're in here, I swear. They're just hiding in their little hole there. Pellets in here, and they should come right out. All right, so I can tell you one thing right off the start here, and I'll just show you, I guess. But this water was half frozen yesterday. Just from, it has been a little bit warmer, I guess, but just from putting a little bit of hay, hay behind it, it helps stop it from freezing, so it's not right up against the plastic, so that's good. All right, I still got some hay. Nice. All right, so, here, Jack. Hi, Jack. Oh, basically what I've been doing is I'm just layering the whole bottom here. It's feeding time with hay. Give them a good few inches of insulation on the bottom here, because there's just a wood floor directly on the ground. Oh, this hay is much nicer than the last one. The last one was all really finely chopped. This is a lot bigger, thicker pieces. A lot easier to just grab in chunks, just spread out. Where's this straw? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I got straw. This ain't hay. I did that in my last video too. I kept calling it hay. I guess I just used hay for so long it just stuck in my head. Straw, sorry. That's it for the floor. Alright, so okay, so if you look right down here, you can see it's open. I'm not putting any plastic here, so what I'm going to be doing is these bales of straw. They already come in nice little like squares almost. I'm just taking them. I'm just going to stuff them all up around top of the edges to fill that in. That should still allow for some ventilation. I'll go right to the top. Let's see if that'll actually stay there. Nice. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And I can tell I'm kind of like splitting these apart. Try not to waste too much of it. I can get the whole side out of one square, that's ideal. Just a couple of inches of insulation. Same thing here, I'm not gonna go right to the top. I mean, this side here has plastic coming down, and I keep the shovel that I use to prop up the top here to keep the plastic down on that side so I can lift the top up and down. So that'll help here. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing all along the front of the cage here. I'm just going to bundle it in like this with straw, and then we're going to call the inside done for now. Rooster's having his fit. As usual, 30 fits per day. You can see what I did with the water bottle here, but let's try to show you. So the water bottle normally hooks on the outside of the cage and the nipple goes in, but I figured out how to rig it up so it can stay on the inside here. And I can pretty much just put it wherever I want, and it helps stop the water from freezing. Makes a big difference. All right, so like I said, we're just gonna continue. Line on the front of that, and we're done on the inside. The back side, we're not gonna put anything there. That's the inside of the chicken coop. It's already well insulated from the inside anyways, so no sense putting anything there. Oh my God, that rooster. So, That concludes it for the outside for now. So I do have one more plan for the outside. I seen that Princess Auto actually has some insulated tarps for sale. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get one of those. I think they're like 45 bucks, and it'll be more than enough to cover the top here. And then like the front side too, so that's going to be extra installation. And then once the snow starts falling too, I'll be able to throw snow up against here and get the snow up real thick. And that snow's just great insulation. But yeah, it's until it starts snowing and the air is getting really cold, that transition. The hay is going to provide a lot more insulation than what is already there for sure. And like I said, I'm going to monitor it. If I feel that it still gets too cold, I will do something here to kind of make it better in there. But that's it for the outside. Now we're going to go to the inside little hole there. We got to clean that out and do something inside of there too. And I'll talk about what I'm thinking about doing in there. Hi, birdies. You jealous Dad's giving all the attention to the bunnies? What? Oh, you're gonna come tear my straw apart looking for something. Yeah, you guys are really good at that. Hi, pretty girl. What you doing? Okay, should be enough light in here. Anyways, so on the inside of the chicken shed here, if you guys can see, this box is completely surrounded inside of the shed. So this is where the rabbits they have a pretty nice size space in there. I built that so that they had a place to come to stay warm and dry if they needed, but I realized quick that rabbits aren't always that smart. So I did build a flip-up door from the inside of here to get inside of there to clean it out and stuff when I needed to. So I'm just gonna clean some stuff out of here so I can get in there without transferring chicken poop or stuff into there, and we'll get that cleaned out and show you what we're doing in there now. Alright, so just gives me a nice little chance to get rid of some extra chicken crap. Deep litter's already getting thick here. That's old stuff that I flipped up from the bottom the other day. Stinks a bit, so. Hi, bunnies. Hi, bunny. Hi. Alright, let's get this cleaned out. Mentioned too, the whole shed floor in here, it's all poly, so it makes it super easy to clean these out. This floor out when I need to. Okay, so my plan is Staying there. We'll just close this for a second. So my plan is with this is I had a heating pad for you know those little greenhouses you buy there from Walmart, wherever, to start your seeds in the spring. I had one of those. I'm sure I still have it. I just can't find it anywhere. I haven't used it since I moved here. Might have thrown it out. If I can't find it, I'll go buy another one. But that's my plan. I'm going to put a heating pad down underneath. So I'm going to start their bedding with hay, and then I'm going to add wood pellets. I'll show you there what I got. But I'm thinking of putting a heat pad down there because I do want to run electricity over here because I do want a light in here. Sometimes I got to come out here. It's dark out, check on things. So I'm thinking, heating pad under there, I won't have a problem. They'll have a super warm spot no matter what, that they can come regulate their bodies, to get warm again or whatever. But for now, I can't find that, so I'm just going to line the bottom with straw, and then from there I'm going to put wood pellets, because or fur, I find stuff gets mixed into it, and I find like in there the wood pellets work a lot better. If they weren't so expensive, I'd use them everywhere, but fortunately that ain't the case. All right, let's go get some more straw. Oh, so we're gonna start off with a couple inches of straw here. Where'd you come from, bunny? He's hiding behind the plastic.
Yeah, Dum Dum left the door open. Yeah, time for me to make my escape. Sucker!
Well, this is basically what I've just been using here. They said this works stuff really good. Basically what they use in wood pellet stoves. I just had a escapee here. Put those on the sides because they'll just tear it down anyways. Something. There. All right. So, there's my rock. All I do is just keep the rock here to keep them from being able to push it open, and then once the bedding's all in there for the chickens, it's none of that anyways. Alright. Can't even tell I was here. Oh, sweet. Look at that. An egg. Yeah, a little bonus for all my work today. Thanks, ladies.
Close the door and he forgot I was out here, Dum Dum.
Alright, Bunny's happy. Birdie's beds all look good. A little more bedding in here tomorrow or something, but now I have a bucket full of poop, wood pellet, dust, and straw, and chicken poop. Yep, you might be wondering, what are you going to do with all that, Joe? Well, if you ain't got a compost bin on your homestead, are you really homestead?
I'm free.
Here, I'll
Sucker.
give you a show there what I do exactly with this stuff. Okay, so the first thing we do is sit on this, give it a rub, and pray that it starts. Chances of it starting. Crazy. Actually, it wouldn't matter anyways because it's out of gas. I need a battery. There's Battery's pooped. She's out of gas. I guess we're doing it the old way. I really hate doing it that way. Yeah, and I'm a little bit of an ADHD kind of, not time waster, but I guess sidetracked a lot. Really good at multitasking. Quick 2-second light. Let that burn and clean itself off. Haul this all the way down here. Just carry it. Yeah, I mean, you know, rabbits poop a ton. I already got a lot of rabbit poop in this section here this year. But yeah, no, I mean, it breaks down really good. It's all just wood shavings, a little bit of mostly straw, a bit of hay, not much. I don't really pay attention to what I put in there. Sometimes I'll come in here and I'll weed out all the green stuff during the summer because I don't really whippersnipping stuff here too much. Kind of also my food forest area, so yeah, so I just, like I say, I'll just grab some leaves around just to keep it clean enough and throw them in there every once in a while. Other than that, I like to leave my leaf litter on the ground until the spring, until everything heats up, because a lot of beneficial bugs, bees, stuff like that, they do bed down underneath the leaves, and it's their home for the winter, right? So I take that away from them. So yeah, that's just about it. All cleaned out, dumped out, ready to go. Nice, such a beautiful day. What am I going to do next? Still got some time on my hands. All right, so there you have it. Don't you wish you could just reach out and grab it? Yeah, you know, the rabbit. Yeah, so like I say, you know, just a little video showing you getting ready here for the winter here for the rabbits, keep them a little more comfortable and a little more happy, and hopefully no more issues. One thing on this channel, you know, how we'll talk about the good and the bad. You know, a lot of people only talk about the good stuff, but you know, unfortunately on homesteads, you know, there's bad things that happen sometimes out of your control, and it's not always a fun time, but yeah, clean up, pick up, and move on. Yeah, like I said, we started off with 3 Lionhead Rabbits. Ozzy, leave them alone. One of them passed away here this past week. Not really sure. Could have been sick. Might have been the cold wet. I don't know. Like I said, the other 2 were perfectly fine, and he was fine the day before when I checked on him, so it was pretty sudden. But then again, you know, rabbits are a little hard to tell too when they're sick. They don't always give much sign of it, and it's not like they can talk or make much noise anyways. So yeah. Anyways, you know, hey, if you enjoy content like this, you know, please go ahead, smash the subscribe and notification buttons, you know, keep you updated on how everything's going on with the not just the rabbits, everything here on the homestead. Got a lot of stuff going on. You know, like I said, it's continuously evolving, and it's evolving a little bit faster now. Like I say, next spring, I think we're talking about getting goats here. So yeah, definitely going to want to stay tuned for that, because that should be pretty darn interesting, I think. All right, so I do got a lot of work to do here before it gets dark, so you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. We'll catch you on the flop side. Hey, buddy. Yeah, go back in your home now.